Well, hello everybody. Hello, and this is just me coming to you from the world that has suddenly gone to shit. And I was planning on doing all sorts of cool things like make videos of this car and everything, but it looks like I'm going to have to put a lot of my stuff on my channel on hold because the whole world's gone on hold, hasn't it? Bloody coronavirus everywhere. Here's me wearing this thing, and the reason for that is I've had open heart surgery. I've had a congenital heart disease since I was born. So if I get this virus, I've got a very big chance of not surviving it. And the thought of suffocating to death on a ventilator is not really the way I want to go. Now I should be able to take this off, but I'm going to leave it on for dramatic effect. But yeah, I've even got my survival light, because you just don't know how things are going to go now. I mean, with two civilizations almost stopped. It took one little virus and the whole world civilization has nearly come to a full stop. And in a day or two I'm going to have to isolate myself with my mother because of my health issues and her age. And there's my phone going bing for some reason. Who cares? But yeah, what a bunch of shit, eh? And 12 weeks they've told us that we would have to isolate ourselves to protect ourselves from this thing. 12 weeks stuck in the house or walking around keeping a distance from other people with this thing on. But that's it. Tomorrow I'm going to go out and try and get some footage to film a video of this car. But I'm reason I'm doing this tonight. I'm taking my last drive in this car tonight, because I think we're going to be living in lockdown in this country soon, a bit like Italy and lots of other places. And that's quite a good light for doing vlogs at night, isn't it? So if I do this, it'll trap my face. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, I was going to do. I've got some footage to do a video for this DJI Osmo 3 gimbal for my old phone, but hey, it's just a bunch of shit. I've got footage for the Kratcher pressure washer I was going to do, and I've done a little bit of footage for this, but tomorrow I will try and do something for this MGHS, put something together for you all. But I'm kind of going to have to wind down things a little bit, I think, folks, because it's all looking a bit crap, isn't it? It's all looking a bit crap. And hopefully I'll live through this. Well, I want to tell a story because, 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, I had this dream. I woke up in a cold sweat, and I was with my brother and my dad, and we were on this big stone bridge that was dead high up in the sky. And we had to get the other side, and there was this big gap that you had to jump over. And we got there, and I said, that's too far to jump. I don't think he's want to try. And my brother and my dad were like, don't talk stupid, Clem. It's not that far to jump and everything. Anyway, Dad jumped, didn't he? And he just grabbed onto the other side, and he was holding on like this for dear life. Stephen panicked. Dad, he jumped after him. He jumped and he grabbed on the other side, but he knocked Dad off, and Dad fell. And then Steve went, Dad, and he fell as well. And ever since I've had that dream, I've always had thought that them two are going to go soon. And what's happened is Dad died just about over a couple of years ago now, just about 2 years ago, and this coronavirus has come up. My brother's had heart surgery and everything. He's not been. I don't know if he's been as cautious as me, wearing masks and stuff, and wash my hands every 2 minutes. But he's. I don't know why. I just hope you're taking precautions, Steve, because I don't want you to go. I mean, I can go myself and all with this. And I've just come out tonight, and I've watched Sky News, and they say 70% of the people who do get serious, things with this virus, 70% of the ones that die are men. So even though my mother's 80, I bet she'll live on. But I can't see her wanting to stay here much longer without me around to support her and do all the things for her. But that's how things are. And I thought I'd just record this while I was out here in the middle of nowhere. And I thought I'd try this new little light out, my survival light. It runs on 3 AA batteries. In the bottom here. Yeah, I can't take it out without turning it off. You can use rechargeable ones, because I've got a funny feeling that things like power cuts and things are coming, water shortages, You got the whole lot. They're trying to prop up the economy with 300 billion. It's just not going to, unless they find a cure, like a vaccine for this in the next couple of months. The world will be going to shit in the next year. Believe me, so I honestly believe it. So you heard it here first. 2020. You remember that movie 2012? That wasn't the movie. It's 2020. The year the conspiracy theories came true, and you've all been warned, but you didn't take any notice, did you? And the way I've seen people acting over the last few days, so lackluster about it all and everything. It reminds me of that part at the beginning of War of the Worlds where the Martians are hammering in the pit, but in the book and whatever, he sort of like says life continued serenely as it had for 1,000 years. Men are getting on steam trains and going to work. People are getting up reading an old morning newspaper. But, you know, a couple of miles down the road, you're getting invaded by creatures from another planet with, like, machinery that's going to wipe you out in, like, you know, in half a day. In half a day's time, you know, half your family will be dead and everything. But you just carry on, blah, blah, blah. You know, oh, it's a bit like, we'll go to the Winchester and we're waiting for this to all blow over. Yeah. It's not going to blow over, people. I'm sorry. This shit's going to get bad. You're going to start losing people. And I don't want to be the bringer of bad news, but that's how it is. I mean, even when the Prime Minister said, you're going to lose, thousands of people are going to die. People, hey, whatever. And you see the young kids so used to thinking the world, like, you know, that this civilization will not fall apart or anything. They think, well, we want to go to Glastonbury and shit. Glastonbury isn't happening now. None of that shit's happening now. Let's go around the pub and mix with mates and, you know, get drunk. Okay, do that, but you'll get your disease and your mum will die. You might live through it, but you'll pass it on. You'll pass it on to all your loved ones. So, you know, you want your mummy's, you want bank of mum and dad to pay for everything. Bank of mum and dad won't be there anymore soon if you go on acting like this. So, yeah, that's my thoughts of the coronavirus. So, tomorrow I'm going to try and do some footage on this car to make a video, like some sort of slap together quick review of the car as best as I can, because I am going into lockdown in a couple of days with my mother, and fingers crossed I get through this. But yeah, the world's going to shit, people. So it's about time you woke up to it, I think. Yeah. Well, the schools have just closing on Friday. Yay, school's out forever. Yeah, your mum and dad might die, so you know that's not being too clever, is it? Okay, you've got off school for a few months, but you lose your parents. No, so you know, sorry to hit you with the bad news, but the truth always hurts. Sweet little lies are great. I could sit here and tell you lots of sweet little lies, but you know this is a cold hard truth. The world's going to shit, people, and I'm going in isolation soon. There you go. Right, I'm going to continue this drive because this could be the last time I get to do a night drive, because Morpeth might be in lockdown. I might not even be allowed out the place in a month or two. The army might be coming up and down here. Yes, laugh, but the army will be coming. You know, there will be lockdowns, and a lot of people think, Jesus Christ, we're expecting this all to blow over. It's not going to blow over, people. There's some serious shit about to happen. Anyway, I'm going to continue my drive, and catch you all later, hopefully. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. But you all feel fine, dears. Silly, stupid humans. Bye.